My life has come a long way. As usual with others, my life is also full of highs and lows, good and bad, ups and downs. There is only one thing that is certain in life is that nothing is certain. But I am still very much grateful to the Almighty God for the life He has gifted to me. I take life as it comes to me, but sometimes I do plan. It is not always that what you plan. However, it is ultimately the destiny that calls out shots of your life. But whenever I plan, I ensure that I plan something big. India is a land of colors, and if you want to experience that, Indian Railway is the best option. You'll get to know the different people, places, and cultures across the country. I was lucky to get a ticket of Mumbai Amritsar Golden Temple Express just one day before in premium Tatkal. As there is no direct train to Dehradun, I had to take this train up to Saharanpur in UP, and from there I'll take a bus to Dehradun. My journey to Himalaya started as planned. In the train, I met a lot of people from different places, which included kids, old age people who were going to be my family for the next 24 hours, until a small, beautiful girl made all of our journey very special. While traveling to Dehradun, I came across of this beautiful girl. She is in third standard and she is going to Ambala from Vrindavan. She is going to recite a bhajan for all of us.
राधे राधे, मेरा नाम मनक भारद्वाज है। मैं आपको होली का भजन सुनाने जा रही हूँ। आज बीरज में होली रे रसिया, होली रे ब्रज, होली रे रसिया, होली रे ब्रज, होली रे रसिया। आज बीरज में होली रे रसिया, होली रे बर जोरी रे रसिया, होरी रे बर जोरी रे रसिया। आज बीरज में होली रे रसिया, आज बीरज में होली रे रसिया। I continue to enjoy my train journey with the food from the local platform vendors. As I continue cut down my distance towards North India, and the next day evening I reached Saharanpur Junction in Uttar Pradesh. From Saharanpur, I immediately caught a bus to Dehradun. The bus was fully crowded and somehow I managed to get a seat next to drivers. Finally, I reached my hotel. Last 24 hours, Indian Railway was my home. From Borivali, Mumbai to Saharanpur, and from Saharanpur I took the UP State Transport bus and I
came to Dehradun. Here I was received by my office friend Amit, who was actually a surprise for me. And then we met each other, we went for the dinner, and then he dropped me at this particular hotel. This hotel name is Galaxy, a very beautiful one, and the rooms are pretty cozy. Tomorrow I'll be picked up by my group and I will start for Rishikesh. Next day I left my hotel early morning. I was picked up by my driver on the way to People Koti via Rishikesh. The roads were empty and the weather was very beautiful. I made my way through one of the most deadliest and highest mountains of the Himalayas. Towering mountains and the deepest valleys, I reached one of the holiest places where three rivers meet each other, Alaknanda, Mandakini and Bhagirathi. Further, Bhagirathi becomes Ganga from this point onwards. After facing some unexpected showers on the way, I reached People Koti. I have arrived at People Koti, which is just below Joshimath. The elevation of this place is around 4,500 feet, and we can see the snow-capped mountains which are peeping out of this particular areas now. And probably tomorrow we will start our trek. From People Koti we will leave for Tugasi village. There is a chilling breeze that is flowing. The temperature at this place is somewhere around 10 degree, and maybe as the night progresses it will even go down. The views are mesmerizing and hopefully the trek begins tomorrow. The main reason to come to People Koti from such a remote place just one day before the trek is to get acclimatized to this elevation as well as the temperature, because suddenly coming from a sea level and suddenly you are gaining an elevation of 4,500, and from tomorrow onwards you will start gaining up to 12,750. So the main purpose is to get adjusted to this particular whole environment. My journey to Kuari Pass starts from a beautiful village in Himalaya called Tugasi, situated at an altitude of 8050 feet, a typical village giving me all the glimpses of beautiful village life. A man ahead of me was carrying a lot of firewood and I was nothing in front of him. A furry dog, and further I was stunned by a person, a senior person who was 92 years old. Next I was greeted by a small Himalayan wonder. She blessed me and told me that I would complete my trek. That small little wonder called Vaishnavi genuinely boosted my confidence to complete my Kuari Pass Summit. As I kept climbing up, leaving behind human settlements and village, the weather started showing its colors. There was a snowfall and small showers that gave me the feeling of complete Himalayan weather. A small dog acted as a companion and a guide to me to take me to my first campsite. I had to put up a poncho because the snowfall became a little bit stronger. Poncho protected me from getting wet and also from getting caught by cold. This is Chamoli district of Uttarakhand, and the elevation at this point is 9,600 feet. This is Gulling Top. I have reached amid snowfall. This has been a dream come true, like a trek starting from Tugasi village. But anyway, the weather is changing unexpectedly and we don't know what is going to happen from this point onwards. After making my way through snowfall, because the weather is unexpected at this height, I have reached the first campsite, which is Gulling Top, and I finished my lunch prepared by our chef. We will have a dinner as well before spending the night here, and tomorrow I'll start for Kulara campsite, which is one of the most beautiful campsite in the world at that height. I am in my tent. This is Guling Top again. The night has fallen. The temperature is almost -1 degree Celsius. Tomorrow I'll be starting for Kulara campsite. Time to sleep now. See you tomorrow morning. Good night. I could not sleep due to an overnight snowfall and considerable reduced temperature, but I had to start early. Due to the heavy snowfall, I had to put on my gaiters and spike to get a right footing and get a good grip while walking through the snow. After walking through dense snow amid a huge jungle of pine and oak trees, I made my way to my next campsite, which is Kulara. The campsite was situated at an altitude of 11,800 feet. The Guling Top provided breathtaking views of Mount Dronagiri, Hathi Mana, Chaukhamba, and many other Himalayan peaks. I am at Kulara campsite. Finally, I have reached here. The elevation is 11,800 feet and it is quite chilling. There is a knee-deep snow. You can see the campsite is fully covered with the snow. Tomorrow I'll start for my final lap, which is Kuari Pass. Can you see that top? I have to reach to that place. That is one of the first checkpoints toward Kuari Pass. A final climb to Kuari Pass top. Don't know what God has planned for me next, but this trek became a pilgrimage and a golden chapter of my life. I embrace the challenge and enjoy the rewards. My hopes are not always realized, but I always hope. Himalaya told me you are now physically and mentally stronger than ever. There was some sense of achievement and satisfaction being on top of the world. Finally, an eye-full view of Himalaya before giving a big shout out to my son from top of the world. Somewhere he'll be watching and listening to me. Onward!